All right, here we go. Best of 5 between Nass and Toxic. This is round 2 of the ATR Cup. Nass, your winner of last week's event. Hoping to go back-to-back. He will have to go through a strong performing Toxic. We just saw him 3-0 sweep FBI in round 1. Toxic looked very confident. Shot to the top side. It's blocked away. Nass just throws it down the field to see if he can catch Toxic in an awkward position. Now with the resource advantage, Nass begins to pressure. Goal line composure there from Toxic. Flick, not going to be enough. Again, composure on the other side as Nass uses his own crossbar to help clear it away. He's got to reset, and at the last moment sends it by Toxic. That will open the scoring for the series. Woo! Toxic nearly made the save. We will have to back off now. Full tank for Toxic. Hook shot for Nass. Off the backboard. Oh, look at that. Nass slows it way down. He knows Toxic. It's going to be a bit jumpy here as he closes down the distance between them. Nass gets a second. Up high for Nass. Flip reset. And the extra touch to the far side is blocked away by Toxic, who should be scoring here as long as he can corral this in time. He does. Here's Toxic's opening goal for the series. Big kickoff win for Nass. Just lightly pops it towards the target. Wants to force a save from Toxic. Wow, that's incredible awareness, Toxic. You can see it as we watch from his POVs in car cam. Even loses sight of that white circle on the ground, but he knows exactly where it's going to land. Catches it perfectly, knocks it in. Nass does not want to overextend. Chooses to take a couple 50-50s there inside the orange box. Just really doesn't want to overly aggress, push into the corner, dodge down the field. Now we can see exactly why. He maintains possession, pulls things to his own side. Sets up for another try. Not the greatest. He'll be in a tough position here as Toxic quickly collects. Toxic just couldn't really control that. Nass, early flip reset use for the outplay. Gets him a freebie. He's got a 1-goal lead. Nass again. from his own side, looking for a little misdirection there. Some tomfoolery, if you will. Reset for Toxic is good. He'll tie it up. Making use of that misplay from Nass. Great evasion there by Nass. Making sure to stay out of harm's way. In fact, he'll flip the script on its head, and he's gonna be the one to get the demo. Nass generates a wide open net. Nass up high. Close to the goal. What does he choose to do? Safe play. 50-50 will allow him to sneak back to the midfield, grab the boost. But he will be on defense once again. Toxic fires a shot. Now Nass with control, early flick. The Toxic did not bite. Wait. Oh no! Oh no! Nass intending on controlling the play and maintaining possession, but he accidentally booms an own goal. No problem for a guy like Nass. He collects the next possession following kickoff. An early flick. Soon as he sees Toxic turn his nose towards him, Nass knows he's got him. He's up by 1. 10 seconds left here for game number 1. Let's see what Toxic can do. Tries to delay kickoff, but Nass barrels through. Now it's going to be very difficult for Toxic. Nass, game management, 10 out of 10. Rolls it across the field and gets the game 1 victory. Now, Toxic certainly did not look outclassed. We'll see what he can put together for game 2. Already a better start for him as he gets his first goal 4 seconds in. Controlled takeoff there from the sidewall. Toxic. Oh! Huge angle change on the flip reset. Oh my goodness. Look at that. All the way over there to the left side of the goal. Bar down and in. Toxic with a nice shot. Gives him a 2-goal lead. Wins the race to the midfield boost. And that right there is how you do it, Nass. You knock it back to your side, but not on target. Uh-oh. Toxic hoping for a demo there. Could not find Nass. And again, we see Nass flip the script. He's the one who will be doing the demoing, not you. Nass gets his first. Follows it up with a kickoff win. And gets his second. Oh, that's tough. Toxic will be conceding. I like the idea. He wanted to stick around and stay active in attack. But Nass had other plans. Both players jostle for position there in the midfield. Nass comes away with it. Toxic has defended well on low boost. We saw plenty of examples of that. The first series today, we watched Toxic. Nass gonna pull this to the opposite side. Looks for the pinch. Nowhere near the target, but he does push Toxic back into the defensive side. And now he's tripped him up. Whoa! Toxic gets a pretty fortunate touch there, if we're being honest. Can Toxic get back in time? Yes, he can. That's going to bounce off the crossbar. Now it's Toxic sweeping across the goal line, hoping for a demo. Can't find Nass, who is displaying some incredible evasion skills. And notice these saves that Nass is making. Not only is it a save and a clear to a safe spot, but he's also simultaneously landing in a good spot for his recovery. And there are multiple effects with that. Obviously, it begins, obviously it makes you second guess or doubt your skills in attack as you struggle to puncture this defensive wall that Nass has put up. It also makes you think about how are you going to get back if it does go wrong? What kind of plays should you even put together on offense? Nass off the ceiling. Easy shot to the far side. Oh, what an incredible first touch. Oh, my word. Nass just drops this off the back of the car. Bink! And an immediate turn and shoot gives him a 6th goal. Nass looking clinical. Another great first touch. Nass. Another goal. 7-2. And Toxic calls next. Early call. Nearly 2 minutes on the clock. He's only down by 5. Game number 3. Oh, and that is not the start you want if you're Toxic. Fortunately for him, it did not cost him a goal. Now he's heading the other way. Did not get the reset. Gonna have to hustle back into defense. Ideal spawn for Toxic, but he's backflipped on the initial challenge, so Nass gets another demo. Well played, Toxic. Collects control. Sets up the air dribble bump. Nass does a good job of avoiding being bumped. But in doing so, he's unable to make the save. Toxic will get the opening goal of Game 3. Another great first touch, and we've seen this time and time again from Nass. As the ball comes down to the ground, he just drops it into the perfect position. Toxic looking for the ground double, and he drills it! Nass drops him a nice one in the chat. And this is the kind of play that you're going to be needing to make if you're Toxic. He's down in the series and has just struggled to get past Nass. Something like that can boost the confidence. Nass with a long shot. Toxic has to stretch to make the save, but he does well and clears it out to the midfield. Nass, season opening, steps in for the challenge win. Ties up game 3. Again, we see the ground control from Nass. Exquisite. First touch allows him to control, and then he gets the flick to accelerate things towards the target. A very late flip reset. Nass has done such a good job of disguising this. There are so many different options. When you think about a ground catch, pogo, obviously this late flip reset, ground pinch. So many different ways for him to attack. He chooses the flip reset that time, and he does outplay Toxic for a 4th. Woo! Oh, man! Nass is cooking. Look at that control. From his own end of the field, flip reset, wave dash catch, fires a shot to the left side. So impressive what Nass is able to do on both ends of the field. The ground game, the aerial game. Such a complete package in the 1v1 world. Nass looking strong after his victory last week. Toxic does get a 3rd there. But he's got a lot of work to do. That shot is not... It's not going to help him out. Nass, the turtle goal. That bump may actually help Nass. It does. He's going to get a 7th. Thing is, there's not many other options for Toxic. He's down the field, past the play. He knows if he does not disrupt Nass in some form or fashion, he's going to be conceding either way. So you can't blame him for the bump. Look at that recovery from Nass. He's already back in position, full tank of boost, ready to defend. Meanwhile, Toxic has just now collected things. Nass with a demo. The speed that Nass displays is just incredible. Off the backboard, had the double set up, but Toxic has sent it away. Now, speaking of speed, can he get things going on the other side before Nass gets back? Of course not. Nass Good for the first save. Toxic has the flip reset. Nass once again in position for a second save. Now a third as he controls this to the sidewall and pinches it down into the orange end. Toxic with lots of time and space. A full tank of boost. He wants a pogo. But Nass has it sent away, and I'm afraid that will be GG's. Nass takes a 3-0 sweep.